Well, got milk? You know what? These days, a lot of people don't. That's why the nation's biggest milk producer has filed for bankruptcy. Dean Foods blaming a decades-long drop in milk consumption as people are turning to alternatives like almond milk or lactate. Joining us now to talk about this is registered dietitian Dawn Orsaeo. Dawn, always good to see you.
Thanks.
I remember there was always that push for dairy. You know, hanker for a hunk of cheese. Milk does a body good. Even eggs. Why have we done a 180 on dairy?
So the big thing is that everyone's becoming more aware of their health, what is going into their food, how their food is processed, how it affects their body, their lab levels and things. So this is what's kind of brought us to this broadening of what types of milks can we have in our diet.
Okay, what do you think about the alternatives? Of those that are out there, which one do you think people should lean towards?
It's really a personal preference because, again, depending on what your health goals are.
Okay.
But a lot of people like the nut milks, the almonds, the cashew milks, macadamia nut is out there now. Hazelnut milks are out there now because they're plant-based, so they have nothing to do with animals. They're a little bit lower in no cholesterol. They have lower carbohydrates, lower sugars. So that can be for them. Some people want the same amount of protein, but they want a plant-based milk, so a soy milk might be better for them. Or someone who just wants a lower lactose, if they have lactose intolerance, can go for lactate milk.
Yeah, that's what we drink over at our house. Now, some people may say, okay, they're telling me milk is high fat and a lot of calories and so forth, and I don't want to drink that, so my kids shouldn't drink that either. But is that true? Should parents be giving their kids even whole milk?
Yeah, so it's not necessarily true what your needs are the same as your kids.
Exactly.
Kids have different needs. They have different activity levels. They need a little extra fat in their diet. So the whole milk and the 2% are typically fine for them if they're active, if we're not worried about any kind of weight concern with them. If they have, talked to their doctor and they have high cholesterol, they are watching, how much they're eating, then you may want to go for like a skim or 1% because they still need all the protein, they still need all the nutrients that are in that milk, just a little bit lower fat and calories.
Is there a reason to keep milk away from children? Is there any, maybe a kid that may be prone to being overweight or so forth, maybe keep that back on like a skim milk or something?
Sure, go for a skim milk, but there's no reason to take the milk out of their diet completely. Still get that in there.
You're still getting all the nutrients, aren't you, with a skim or even a 2% milk?
Exactly. You're still getting all those vitamins and minerals that are in there, all the same amount of protein. It's just a little bit less fat in there.
So let me break it down. The takeaway here is it's based on you. Whatever, if you're lactose intolerant, if maybe you're looking for less calories or whatever, that helps you to decide which, either milk or even the alternatives.
Right. There's milk out there for everybody. It just depends on what you want to have in your diet, what your health goals are, and you can base it on that. You can base your choice and your flavor and budget and things as well. But there really is a milk out there now for everyone.
Dawn, registered dietitian, if people really want to get in touch with you, they've got other things they want to ask you or just follow you on Twitter or whatever, how can they do that? Yeah,
I'm at Dawn the Dietitian on Facebook and then also on Instagram as well. So either way, send in questions or comments and I'd love to hear.
Okay, it's always wonderful to have you here.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dawn.